Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today we are going to be unboxing and going over, it's a ViewSonic projector, and it is the model PX703HD, and this is the box, and this is basically how it was shipped to me as well. Just to give you a general idea that they usually, I guess they don't put it into another box when they ship it. But anyhow, let's open her up and see what we got. Okay, so a couple things inside the box. So that is going to be, looks like your VGA cable. Yeah, that's your VGA cable that comes with it. And then it's going to come with your standard power cord. Then it's got your little booklet, and it does come with two AAA batteries, which is a nice thing to have. And then you have your ViewSonic remote, and then you have the projector itself, which comes nicely packed, and this shock absorbent foam. And it looks like, no, it's not sealed in a bag, but that is your projector. So it's a pretty decent size, and it's got the mounts on the bottom, which is what I was looking for, because I'm actually going to be mounting it inverted, which is kind of unusual. A lot of people like put it on the shelves or something like that, or they have a little shelf that sits underneath it. But one of the other reasons why I got it is because you can invert the image, basically turn it upside down, and it can hang from these little screw-mounted points. And then on the back, you have your HDMI ports, your computer in, so like your VGA. You also have a monitor out port, which is pretty cool, so you can link it to something else. And this is a DLP projector, and basically it's 3D. So if you have any like 3D type movies, we have a couple that we actually really like watching, and my other 3D projector ended up dying on us. So it was not a ViewSonic, it was another brand. It actually worked great for about 4 years, and then it kind of like died. So this was our replacement, and I've had quite a few ViewSonic monitors over the years, and this one had some pretty decent reviews. And like I said, the main features were that you had the HDMI ports on the back, so I can put like a Fire Stick or something into the one side of it. Then the other one basically to our DVD player that supports 3D movies, and like I said, it's a DLP, so it can handle the 3D movies as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So once I get this up and mounted, I will show you how I mounted it, and then I'll show you the screen that I have it on. And other than that, Brian from Garage Mahal, stay tuned. All right, so I have it mounted to the universal mount at the bottom, and you can tell it's got like 4 fingers on it, but I only mounted to 3 because that's all it basically called for. And there's no other mounting holes that I can kind of like configure this to. But anyway, that will work. It will hold the weight, no problem. So I got the projector mounted. It was pretty easy to go through the menus and stuff to get a super clear image. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, give you an idea. So that's my screen, and I was able to go through a quick menu list on here for setup, and I think literally I had this up and running within probably like 10 minutes. So it was a pretty easy setup, and like you have a menu screen that you can go through. And let me get a little bit closer here, so you can kind of like see all the different settings. This one's probably the most important right here, the projector position. So when you click on it, you get a bunch of different selections. Like mine's front ceiling, so it automatically knows that the projector is inverted, hanging upside down. So that's that menu. And then everything else, it kind of like auto set itself. I had to manually set up the focus, which is basically just kind of like turning the bottom knob underneath there. And I'm sure there's a way to do it digitally, but you know, it was just easier to kind of go through. And let me see, it's got a bunch of different power settings. It's got your color menu, your aspect ratio, and then like you had your keystone, so you can basically set the edges of your screen up. So that was pretty useful. And then like the zoom to basically also to help center the image on the screen itself. So super easy to set up. Like I said, I had this basically mounted to the inverted mount, and I got some HDMI stuff hanging off the back of that. But I had this going in probably about 10 minutes, maybe 15 with the tweaking. And other than that, I mean, what a great projector, great image. And I'll show you what the actual motion is without going too deep into the movie. So it's going a little out of focus until the image comes back on. So there you go. What a fantastic image this has. Anyhow, that's that's it. Gives you a general idea of how crisp that picture is, but it is absolutely amazing. Anyhow, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and a quick preview of this ViewSonic projector. Absolutely awesome. Okay, be safe out there.